Oh my gosh. What is going on with him? He must be mad about something. Let's go see. What is he doing? Luis, what are you doing? Why are you drinking like that?
I'm upset.
What are you upset about? I can see that. What's going on?
I'm freaking upset with what Samsung did to people.
Oh, are you talking about the Note 5?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Everybody's freaking frustrated with how they made that photo. It's ridiculous. Huh?
Well, tell me what happened.
Okay, how was it?
All right. So why are you so upset? What, you already drank the whiskey.
Yes.
Now you're on to the rum. What are we doing? What's going on? Why are you so upset? Talk to me.
I'll freaking finish this bottle if I need to because I'm crazy upset right now. It's ridiculous what Samsung did. You know, they're supposed to make, every new phone, they're supposed to make it better, not go backwards.
Right.
I don't know, like I posted a couple of videos doing giveaways and things like that, and you have to see the comments that I'm getting from people. People are upset. People hate the Samsung Galaxy Note 5, and that's not supposed to be. I mean, like.
Yeah, you're supposed to go better, not worse.
Well, that's what I'm saying, and that's what people are saying. They. Let me tell you right now, because I actually came up with 8 reasons why people hate the Note 5 and why it sucks.
All right.
So, starting with the design. I mean, it's a big copy of the Samsung Galaxy S6. It's just a larger version of the S6.
Right.
That's stupid, though. I mean, what's the difference then between the S line and the Note line? If they're gonna make the Note 5 look exactly the same than the S6, just bigger. They should have called the make an XC and Note 5 and call it, S6 Plus or something like that. So starting with the design, a lot of people are complaining. As a matter of fact, I got a comment from a girl, which is actually funny, and I totally agree with her. She said the Note 4 it looks tough. The Note 5 looks pretty, and I'm not saying the design of the Note 5 it's not nice looking, but it looks like just like a pretty phone. It doesn't look, like the strong, tough look that we have on the Note 4. The other thing that I don't like, and I'm sure a lot of people don't like and they're complaining too, is that the phone is so slippery. Just like the S6, the thing is so slippery. You know how many times I drop this thing because it's crazy slippery.
Yeah, I remember.
So, that's one thing. Another thing that, bothers me and, people are complaining about, no removable battery. That's ridiculous. I mean, I have the S6, great. But I also have the Note 4, which you're using right now, because I can't just rely on one phone that doesn't have removable battery. So at least I have the Note 4 for that. Here's the thing, though. If you're taking a long trip, say you're taking a road trip, you're going out of town driving for so many hours, or you're on vacation, you're gonna be out taking pictures, taking a lot of videos of. Hey, you take your phone with a removable battery. You take with you 3-4 batteries, you're never gonna have to worry about battery life because you have so many batteries that you can swap, whenever you need to. With the Note 5, there's no way to do it. So that's one complaint. That's one thing that bothers me. The next thing, number 4, no access to micro SD card. That's ridiculous, and they made the Note 5. With a maximum storage of just 64 gigabytes. Can somebody tell me how does that make sense? No access to add micro SD card. Okay, I can take that, but at least make it of 228 gigabytes. The whole point about the Note line, it's a powerhouse. It's for productivity. Especially people that are like in business, You know, they want to be taking notes all the time. Or maybe somebody doing real estate, they have to show houses, they have to take notes, they have to do so many things. So, you know, and if you need to store files on the phone, take a lot of pictures or whatever, you're gonna run out of space. So, how come they don't give you an extra option other than 64 gigabytes or even no micro SD card? It would have been nice if it would have been micro SD card access and up to maybe 256 gigabytes. You know, like I say, you know, and you said before moving forward, it feels like we're going backwards.
Right.
Number 5. The battery on the Note 5 is even smaller than the battery on the Note 4. The Note 5 has a 3000 milliamp battery, but the screen is the same size, also 2K Quad HD. So as far as you know, battery, I mean, the phone is gonna consume and use the same battery life than the Note 4, because they both have the same screen resolution, same size, but they put a smaller battery on the Note 5. Makes no sense. And on top of that, non-removable. Another reason, no IR blaster. You know what? That's stupid. You know, how can you remove the IR blaster from the Note phone? You know how much I love using the IR blaster, and you know, sometimes I you know, joke around with you.
Mm-hmm.
I change the TV without you knowing who changed the TV.
Yes, you do.
You know,
you do that to me a lot.
Because I can do it with the phone. You know, if you have the remote and I want to change the channel or do something else, I can always use my phone and do it. I don't have to ask you for the remote. You know, you can also access the DVR, I'm sorry, to access your recording, change the TV. You know, just do whatever. How cool is that you can do that with your phone? And they remove that from the Note 5. Makes no freaking sense. Makes me want to drink this shot or the whole bottle. So the other thing on the Spen, you know what? I saw the videos, the preview videos of the Note 5. To me, the Spen is stupid, because on the Note 4 or the Note 3 or even the Note 2, you just pull the pen out. That's it. One action. Pull the pen out and it's out, ready to use. With the Note 5, you have to click, press on the pen, and then pull it. So it's 2 steps now. So if you need to access the S Pen quick, now you have to take 2 steps instead of just 1 step like it was before. I don't know. The whole thing is ridiculous. And here's the thing. You know, as far as improvement or what's better or new or newer on the Galaxy Note 5, basically the processor. You know, it's a little bit better, a little bit faster. On the Note 4, they put a 1.9 gigahertz quad core plus a 1.3 gigahertz quad core, 3 gig of RAM. On the Note 5, yeah, they upgraded it. It's a 2.1 gigahertz plus a 1.5 gigahertz and 4 gig of RAM. Do you need that extra speed on the processor for everything that you do? I don't think so. Then I mean, the Note 4 it's already crazy fast, but I'll give it that. You know, it's great that they upgraded the processor and the RAM. The camera, it's still 16 megapixels. There were rumors, which I think this is what got everybody so upset. There were rumors about, you know, a 20 megapixel rear camera. The phone, they stay the same with the 16 megapixel rear camera. They improved the front-facing camera from a 3.7 megapixel to a 5. That's fine. And the other new thing is that they improved the aperture for the front-facing and rear camera. So you're gonna get more of a wide angle for taking pictures, better light. But you know, I think the whole rumors, it's what made people upset. You know, there were rumors about a 4,000 milliamp battery. That didn't happen. They stayed with the actually smaller battery, 3,000. There were rumors about the screen resolution being 4K. No, they stay the same with the 2K, which actually I think it's a good idea because a 4K display would have killed the battery like so quick. But overall, you know, I feel that the main complaints that people have are a non-removable battery, not access to use a micro SD card, not IR blaster, and overall the design of the phone. People are saying that, you know, it looks pretty, but it doesn't look tough, and it's so slippery. And it's not an original design because it freaking looks like the S6. So what's the point? What's the point of, you know, expecting a new Note when really, when you're gonna buy the phone, you're gonna feel like you're buying an S6 bigger. That's it though. So I don't know. I'm freaking upset. Let me do all this zip quick, but I'm telling you right now.
Well, I'm sorry, because I know you were looking forward to upgrading to the Note 5, and that's very disappointing, but you should calm down, maybe have some water, and get it together.
I want to punch a wall or something. I'm telling you right now. You know, I promised you that I was going to give you my Note 4.
Yeah.
You were going to sell your Note 3, and I was planning on getting the Note 5. I'm going to say this right now to Samsung. Samsung, right now, I don't think I'm getting the Note 5. It's not worth it to me, and it sucks that you did not improve the battery life, that you didn't give us access to micro SD card, and that you removed the IR blaster, and then on top of that, you didn't give us a new design or a new phone. You may basically copy the design of the S6. That's it though.
All right. Do you feel better now you got that off your chest?
Whatever. You know, I want everybody to tell me how they feel, because I'm upset, and as right now, I'm not getting the Note 5, period.